What's going on, everybody?
What up? Gotta go back to my roots.
Oh, Lord. Hey, Liv. Hey, can you do us a favor and put the link to Comics Talks Weekly?
Phil's page.
Yeah,
because
that's where Spine Ticks is going right after the show, so we need to have that link at the ready. Yeah, if you could hook that up, we'd really appreciate that. Hey, what's going on?
Wow.
Discovery Bay, the greatest voice on YouTube.
Velvet butter. Like, just... like, I just want him to do, like, story time at night, and it just be like, I don't need the Calm app. I just need JB to just be doing that.
JB, the man, the myth, the legend.
The voice.
And you guys know that immediately after the show tonight, we're all heading over to Comics Talk Weekly, because that's where Spine Ticks is going just for tonight. To my
Everybody
understanding.
needs a day off, Sith. I'm so glad you got a day off, even though you're in the comments. Hey, that's what we do.
Oh, well, we
even
think
when
it's
we're on
Sith.
vacation. Well,
it could be Lady Sith.
Could be. Well, she usually does her profile.
Well, you never know.
She's pretty big about her profile
But
she's the queen.
We digress.
Yeah. Oh, she left the room.
Oh,
how dare you?
Hey, can you put the link to Comics Talks Weekly? Comics Talk Weekly.
To his YouTube channel, because that's where.
Yeah, because that's where they're going to right after the show.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Now that we got that out of the way.
All right. Let's knock out sponsors real quick and get into this show.
You're singing?
Our sponsors, The Awakening Espresso, located right here next to the shop. Go get the best drink in town, then hang with us at the shop.
EGS Comics Grading Services. We can get them hot custom labels.
Michael Ray Photography, our preferred choice for boudoir, cosplay, couples, all your photo needs.
And unleash your inner savage at Frosted Axe Throwing, the only place in town where you don't catch a felony charge, with locations in Anchorage and Eagle River.
Rep the best shop ever with our swag shop. Go to our website, click swag shop, order the coolest gear, and rep us all over town.
And support content like this on our Patreon. Hook it up.
Homelight. Do you have a house you need to sell? Maybe a secret lair? Contact Homelight today for all your home selling needs.
They got them agents at the ready, so check them out. And of course, Dave Eller Financial Services with Edward Jones. Because unless your name is Tony Stark, you're going to need Dave Eller, so check him today.
And make sure you follow us on Instagram, because we're hilarious.
Hysterical.
Ladies, do you want to look awesome in a pair of Aegis leggings? Well, make sure when you order a size larger than you normal wear so you don't look like a busted can of biscuits. You never know what someone will look like in one of these pairs of leggings.
Oh, we're sharing something.
Uh-oh.
What do we do?
Hey. Oh, we're screen sharing, so we're good.
Screen sharing.
Hey.
All right.
I
was trying to pin something. You know me and computers. Yeah. I don't do that well.
So, while we're on this page, let me show you guys something. So, we've been asking everybody to go to League of Comic Book Geeks, so we're going to take you guys through that right now. Get that over with. And then we've got a really cool video to share with you guys about our trip to Whittier. Some of you saw it, some of you have not seen that video yet, and we'll talk about that in a little bit as well. But let's talk about the most important thing right now is keeping the shop organized and being able to get people's pull boxes to them.
Okay, wait, we need to stop real quick because Phil just came up with the best idea.
Oh.
2022 leggings wall calendar, the male edition.
Damn. I like that.
I think we just found our next GoFundMe.
I like that.
I like that. I like that.
All right,
Phil,
so
you got ideas, my friend.
All right. So when you guys go to our website, you're going to see here, let me get this. Oh, this thing pisses me off sometimes. All right. So let me move this here. It's the preview window.
Oh.
All right. So when you go to our website, you're going to see that we've added.
Did you see the updates that he did?
We've done some updates.
It's looking hot.
When you click on new releases now, we got rid of Diamond's feed in there. So we had a widget in there for Diamond. We've gotten rid of that. And now what we have is we've embedded League of Comic Book Geeks, just their new releases page. So essentially what you do is you go in there, you select the week that you're looking for. Like this is this week's, right? So this is what you're seeing here right now. You're seeing this week's books. What's really cool too is that you can change the format here. And you see how I just changed that format. Now you can see the covers and get a quick synopsis on all the books.
And for everyone that's going to be ordering on this for right now, again, we're still only getting the DC books, Marvel books.
DC, Marvel, Scout. But to not cause confusion, you're going to order every book on this.
Yeah, but just for now, just so we manage expectations. The other ones aren't going to come in yet, but we are still working on that. So
Yeah, that'll...
hopefully
we suspect that'll be pretty soon, though.
Yeah.
All right, so if you look at... This is what's coming out this week. What I showed you was last week. So this is what's coming out this week. This is a really good preview of everything there. And then how you set this up is you just click and sign up for your online pull box. You click right there. Now, this is my test one here, so you kind of see. But what I really love about this, you won't see this page. What you're going to see is you're going to see...
It'll come up for like a login or create your account.
to create your account. So
and JG, yes, this is directly from our website.
Yes, this is on the website. Go to our website, and then from there, there'll be the link that takes you to
League of Comic
League
Geeks.
of Comic Geeks. And League of Comic Geeks, I can't sing their praises enough.
This is next level.
They're not charging us for any of this. If they choose to, I'll just pay it because it's so well organized. It's designed. It's not just a place to organize your pull box, to get your subscriptions. It's also a place that allows for community to talk about what's the latest and greatest. Because
they've
like
got
you'll
a bunch
see
of different places
you'll
that
see
you
a
can
bunch of
go.
articles here.
Yeah.
Some reviews and everything else. But what I really love, and we've shown this before, is so you can see what your pull list is. I love to get people out of trouble. It gives you a forecast of what you're going to be spending this week. All right. So you'll know how to budget for these books.
Yeah.
Now, the other thing is that you can also browse stores. And then this is how you would choose us, for instance. You would choose Aegis Comics,
Right.
and then you would click the pull list sync available. You would select that, and then at that point, we would get an alert. Kevin or Olivia would get an alert on the app, and then we would just turn around and approve you guys, and then that'd be the end of it. And if your shops are cooperating or using League of Comic Book Geeks, then
You just put in your zip.
you just put in your zip, and the nearest store that's cooperating, you can get with them. Now, you can organize your pull box. You can organize your actual collection. So in this case, I've got Moon Knight here. What I love is that it has the whole series here. And it'll give you not only... So I subscribe to Moon Knight, right? Not only will it show me the current book, but it'll show me the covers that are available. It'll also show me more stuff about, let's say, like the writers, the artists. I mean, there's just so much information that they put on this app. So let's say you're looking at one of the books that came in last week was Phoenix Echo, right? Let's see if that pops up. So here's Phoenix Echo. You click on that. Not only is it showing you all the covers that are about to come up, but it'll show you the ratio covers and everything else. But let's say here, let's look here.
Well, and especially for me, being newer into this and not knowing all the artists and everything, being able to look up the covers and it having the information right there, that is so helpful when you're checking someone out.
Well, now look at this. This is where League of Comic Book Geeks is gold. Now you get to look at all the creators. So let's say you really loved the artist for this one. You really love Rebecca Roanhorse, the writer. You can click on her and see everything else that she's written.
That's so, yeah.
All in one spot. So it's just a great app, guys. It's a fantastic app.
Well, and
We are
especially when you find a writer and you're like, man, I wish I knew what. I mean, just that's so awesome to help you find other titles, and that's awesome for a shop. Then you can come in and be like, I need to buy more books from you.
And then
Wink,
you can see
wink, nudge, nudge.
the contribution. So anyway, and you
Yeah.
can submit for approval. And
Mm-hmm.
if you have some information, or maybe you want to make some corrections to the information, it allows you to do it right there.
Well, and on that main page, there's a place where you can start a discussion. I believe you can start threads of different discussions depending on what it is.
Right.
They may or may not approve it or whatnot. But it's a really awesome tool. You guys, I really recommend that everyone go check it out.
Now, real quick, here's the other thing that I saw here. So, as a test, I subscribed to Moon Knight. So if you look, it shows if that's it. When you pull list, it's only going to show you what's coming up that's on your pull list. So then you go through. All right, so I know that the week of the 17th is Moon Knight 5.
The next, yeah.
And then I'll be able to go in there again. I'll be able to see all the information on different writers, see the covers, see what covers are available, see whether they're ratio variants or anything else. So it's just a
And that
great
was smaller.
app.
It looked like he was coming out of a brain. Now I realize it's changed.
It's changed, yeah,
But
yeah.
when it was smaller, I was like, wow, they went a little dark on that. I was like, he coming out of brain?
It is Moon Knight. It is.
Exactly. That's why I was like, he coming out of brain. Okay, we just go in there.
All right, so once again, you just go on our website and you go to new releases. But I made sure to throw that link to sign up on every page. So
Yeah.
from the home page, you got it there on the home page. You've got it on our promotions page. And yeah, so I made it where there should be no hard searching on finding stuff, okay? So
See,
there you
Glenn
go.
was already ahead of the game. Glenn was you always wondered how he had his stuff for so far out. And there it is.
It was
He always
Legal
got it
Comic
from Legal
Geeks.
Comic Geeks.
Yep. Yeah.
We cracked the code, Glenn. Dun,
Thanks
dun,
to
dun.
you. Thanks to you.
So that's that, you guys. Go check it out. If nothing else, just go check out our website. He did a lot of updates to it last night. He's still working on it. Go check it out. If you guys see anything that maybe we missed, or like if there's a little thing, like let us know. Always appreciate the feedback. That way we're making sure that our website's up to snuff. He loves all that techie stuff. I do none of it. So that's all him.
So Lunar Distribution right now is handling 3 different publishers. They're doing DC, Scout, actually 4 publishers. It's like A3 or some weird publisher, and then they've got another one. They're really small publishers, but little by little they're starting to build their what would you call it, their catalog up with all the different publishers. It's only a matter of time before they get Image or Boom, and then Diamond's going away. Then Diamond will be over. Let's take a look at this new trailer for the latest book from DC.
Hi, Michelle. Beyond the panels. Dun.
As a huge fan of superheroes, obviously, if you've read my stuff, you might have worked out that I actually enjoy what I do. I am equally a fan of fantasy books. This is what I read
Oh no, the lag.
Oh no.
growing up. And
No.
Not the lag. We thought we got that fixed.
so having the opportunity to
All right.
Well, maybe not. It's gonna be a
mash
cool book.
2 things that I love so much and create an
All right, we're gonna pause this for now because I was trying. I should have just downloaded and then ran it through the stream. Then we wouldn't have had any issues. But once again, Lunar is way ahead. They've got these trailers on their site that are available. You can just go to their site and check out all these. Yeah, serious lag. So we're gonna get off of
never
this here
mind.
real quick.
All
Never
right,
mind.
We'll go back to the main
Wah,
page.
wah, wah.
Wah, wah. We tried, but
We tried.
thanks. There must have been a bear chewing on the internet cord again. I hate it when that happens.
Damn it. All right, so
Where's our main screen?
we're gonna go. Yeah, let's go main here. All right, so we're real excited about sticking with Lunar. Penguin. One of the coolest things that Penguin did recently is they actually put a statement. As soon as you log in, they said, we know we're screwing up these shipments. We know we've damaged stuff. Please know that customer service is important to us.
They encouraged more feedback.
They
They said they're working on it.
Yeah.
I mean, what Diamond never would have done that.
No,
A,
Diamond would have been
it's
like,
not their fault that the books came all effed up.
just give us our money.
Yeah, money.
Just give us our money.
And it was, and it wasn't like it was like a small little like fine print. It was a gigantic alert on the top of the page the second you logged into your account with Penguin, and it was different colored, so it made a point for you to see it. And I appreciate a company that handles negative feedback, looks at it, takes it, and goes, okay, we've got to fix this, because they said, we want to provide you guys with a quality product, and we know we're not doing it yet, and we're trying to fix it. Hello? That is music to a shop owner's ears. Because
100%.
Because quite honestly, Lunar is the standard. Lunar's shipping should be the industry standard, because it is top notch. That is like your triple diamond, the fancy dinner, the fancy wine. That is what Lunar is when it comes to shipping. Those books are rarely there's ever an issue. And I wish that other distributors could look at that and go, we should do that.
Yeah.
That's just my 2 cents on that. And, you know, Lunar's great. So,
So,
yeah.
yeah, I'm trying to see what is draining our internet here, but let's see what we got
The
here.
power flickered earlier and it rained. I don't know. Could be.
Yeah, because we're not at the speeds we're supposed to be. But
so
okay. I was gonna try to read verbatim what Penguin had typed up, but I can't even pull that up.
Yeah,
right now,
we paraphrased it. It really all the good stuff of they understand that they're messing up. They're working on it.
They're working on it,
they
and that it's
encouraged more
important.
feedback. They encouraged more shops to reach out to let them know. They also said that they're working on making sure that they make it right with all the shops with the damaged books. Like, that is fantastic. Yeah.
It's a foreign language because Diamond never. Oh, here we go. Thank you for reaching out and providing your feedback in regard to damaged product. We appreciate your patience as our teams are working through the claims backlog. Please be advised that replacement stock is limited. We will work with all customers on resolution options. We are currently reviewing our packaging and will be making changes. Please know that above all else, we are determined to get better and to provide the market with the level of service you deserve and we expect of ourselves.
And the key sentence there that I think, especially because a lot of people were slamming Penguin because their books came pretty trashed. Go back up real quick. It says, we are currently reviewing our packaging and will be making changes. Not, we're thinking about it, maybe, no. They are. Give them a little bit of time, but they're looking at making a solution to it. And I think that speaks volumes to a new company that wants to come in and do right.
Well, I think the biggest deal is because competition makes everybody better. And, you know, Diamond, when they were the only show in town, they didn't have to make apologies.
Oh.
They could jokingly say to you, well, get your books from somewhere else. Oh, you can't. You can't get your books from somewhere else.
Yeah.
And you know, so everybody was worried about the shop, including us. And the best news that we got out of all of this is that at a minimum, we can get the big 2 publishers in our shop without any issue.
And I know Lou mentioned it last week. You know, with Penguin, they ship directly to our door. And
Lunar ships directly.
I know. Lunar. Yeah. We've said that multiple times. So that was I was reminding that you said last week when you did the live that with Penguin they ship directly to us. The amount that we're able to save as a shop because we had to pay for shipping twice is astronomical, and it's going to really help us here with going forward. So, like I said, we know that that the books didn't all come great, but Penguin knows too, and they're working on it. So. I'm saying give them a little bit more of a give them 6 months. Let's see what happens in 6 months.
Oh yeah.
If they're still screwing up in 6 months, we're gonna have to talk about this again. But who knows? So there's that.
All right. Well, we're getting all kinds of alerts here. Okay. All right, so we're gonna try to. No, you can't. Not from MTA.
We're supposed to have 1 gigabyte.
We have
right?
1 gig, but they can't. They refuse to put it in this building because
Oh, Lord.
they need all the tenants to want it. I'm like, that's the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
Ugh. Yay.
So the other books, of course, Scout. We're going to have to find an alternate supply for IDW, Boom,
Dark Horse.
you know, and we may have to continue to use Diamond for those indies. There is no other supplier for those indies. So, just so that you guys know, for the guys, I think a lot of you guys come to our channel because we're not giving you information secondhand. We're a retailer.
Yeah.
So we deal with these distributors directly. And I promise you, we have looked everywhere for alternate suppliers for those indies. And I can't get them directly from the publisher. Some of them have exclusive contracts with Diamond. And some of them, like, let's say Boom. If you think Diamond ships horribly, for those of you that ordered those special edition books from Boom, and you saw how they were sending them in regular envelopes, they weren't even using Gemini boxes. I mean, because they're publishers, they're not in the business of shipping books. If you guys have looked at the history of direct sales from Marvel back in the 80s and 90s and even the 70s, they would fold your book up, put it in an envelope, and ship it to you.
Oh, people would lose their mind today.
Oh, people would lose their mind. You know, everybody wants 9.8 and near mint.
It's got to be crisp.
Out the box. So.
And I don't get me wrong, I do too. But the reality is,
I don't think Penguin knew that.
Yeah, they do now. They know now.
They know now, but they didn't know
gonna learn
that.
today.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
They learned. They done learned.
Oh yeah. So let's take a look here. I'm gonna try. I don't know if I'll be able to. We're gonna give this a shot here. I am going to try to show you our adventure to Whittier. So if it doesn't work, I'll just stop it. But so there's this community in Alaska known as Whittier. It is a secret, well, it was a secret military base that turned into a residential area. Mm-hmm. It's a population of about 200 people. And we went down there through our real estate stuff to look at a property for a client. Cribs. Yeah. So this is a segment of Comics with Cribs here. And I got our new little logo here. Hey, what's going on, man? So this is our new...
What's your name?
What's your name? Okay, so...
My guy.
Let's take a look here. Let's see if this will play for us here real quick. Where are we at? Whittier, right there.
There it is.
All right, let's do this. To say the least. So it is several miles out of Anchorage. You have to take the Seward Highway to get there. And then once you get to the road that takes you to Whittier, you have to go through a tunnel, an actual tunnel that is shared with the Alaska Railroad. Now, the interesting thing about Whittier is that it has a population of about 200 plus people. And it started off as a secret army base in the 1940s. It was known as H-12, and this top secret base, all military housing for the war effort. And fast forward, now it's this small community where a lot of the old barracks are now being converted or have been converted into condominiums. And there is a restaurant there, last I recall. There's a hotel there. Very touristy and for fishermen. The big thing that the Army wanted with that place was because it wouldn't freeze up like the rest of Alaska. Well, this region of Alaska anyway. And something to know about, why would the Army need a port? Well, fun fact, the Army actually has more boats than the Navy. Wikipedia that. The Army actually has more boats than the U.S. Navy. They have way more transport vessels, and they needed a dock that they could use year-round in Alaska to do transports. And I know this because when I was in the Coast Guard, I was on a team called the Maritime Safety Security Team, which was a counter-terror team out here in Anchorage, Alaska. And our dive team would train year-round at Whittier because it was the only water where these guys could dive year-round. And we also took our 25-foot response boats out there to do training. So we're looking forward to seeing what these condominiums look like. You never know. We might be pleasantly surprised. But right now where we're going, it's essentially an old barracks building that was sold off to private citizens, and now it's a condo.
And the road to Whittier is a tunnel through a mountain.
Yeah.
So we'll show you that too.
All right. Natural bear or buffalo right here.
Yeah, there's a buffalo out right there. Oh no, that's a cutout. Never mind. Oh no, it is really buffalo.
Yeah, buffalo right there. Alright, so we've purchased our ticket and now we're on our way to wait in line to go through the tunnel. Now the Whittier Tunnel is 2.5 miles long. It is one of the longest, if not the longest tunnel through a mountain in North America. It only allows for one-way travel. You're talking about a tunnel that was designed by the US Army for a railway for a train to go through. It was updated by the state after the Army turned it over in 1965, I believe. And travel through this tunnel, once again, it's one way. The way they organize it, they use a very advanced computer system, and it schedules people to go through on the half hour. So essentially, if you're heading into Whittier, it's on the half hour, and if you're coming out of Whittier back towards Anchorage, then it's on the hour. Alright, so the one thing we weren't able to show you is that door there is a giant garage door that actually opens and closes in between travel. There's giant exhaust fans all through this tunnel, all 2.5 miles, that vent out all the exhaust fumes. And as we move forward, you're going to see, I believe there's 7 safe houses that they have built into this facility. They're going to be off to the left-hand side. And in the event of a collapse or some other catastrophic incident that goes on in here, you have safe houses that you can actually pull into. I believe they're wide enough where you could actually make a U-turn in there, although it'd be one of those Austin Powers U-turns. The semi-truck would be kind of screwed, but otherwise you can go in there and wait it out safely until rescue crews were able to get to you. So they definitely had safety in mind. Once again, this initially had a military application, and now it serves as the essentially the gateway to one of Alaska's most unique communities. So here we are, welcome to Whittier, and on the drive I remember pointing out to you that we used to drive our 25-foot patrol boats there for training, and we would actually go off to that side of that cliff there off to the left, and there was waterfalls, and that thing would be covered in bald eagles there.
Oh, yeah. I actually took a kayak with some friends. We did a kayaking trip, a guided trip years ago. And we started at the, town side of the bay, and we kayaked across over to go look at all the waterfalls, and there's bald eagles everywhere. Pretty sure my arms fell off after that because it may look like it's a small bay, but it's not. Nothing in Alaska is small. In particular, my rear end, which I wish was smaller, but I digress. So it was a really fun trip though. And actually now you can rent jet skis and jet ski out to the Portage Glacier. Today would not be the day that I would do that. I do believe that with the Alaska water, wetsuits are required or you'll die.
Yeah, you gotta have dry suits out there.
Yeah.
And off to the left here, we were looking at the hotel, and then what caught our attention, of course, the
boat harbor there.
The boat harbor where people can rent moorings, and then we were trying to find that eagle that you saw.
There's an eagle on top of one of the lights
light
there,
fixtures.
but it kept zooming in on and it was focusing on the droplets. So my bad. Sorry.
It happens. And then so we've got the Whittier, the Inn in Whittier, which is their upscale hotel there for the tourists,
they're
cruise
one.
ships and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And
it's still a small place though.
But you were mentioning that you would consider taking us to a wine pairing there.
Yeah, they did like this fancy dinner with wine pairing, and you stay the night in one of the rooms because obviously they don't want you driving back, and the tunnel's not open all night. So, but it didn't work out with our schedule. So next time we'll have to go do that because it looked like fun food. I'm always down.
Absolutely. And then off to the right, you can see that tall living complex. That's the Baggage Building.
And that's where pretty much everyone in town lives, is that big old building. There's not much else for housing there.
Yeah, except for the place that we're going to. And where we're going to right now is the old contractor housing. So, interestingly enough, we're going to be passing the old Buckner building, which used to be the barracks and for the soldiers
Yeah.
that were stationed there.
And when you guys see it, you'll know because it's creepy AF. Like the thing you would see in a horror film, this is what this building is. Because after the military left, the building didn't get up. There was no upkeep done to it. So it's just, and with the extreme weather that you have here in Alaska, it's just...
Well, they walked away during the earthquake, which, by the way, we just passed a couple of the tsunami warning sirens that you'll see throughout the town. But,
And then there up on the left is the grocery store. It's like grocery store, laundromat,
and the Anchor Inn.
and the Anchor Inn. It's
the
like
bar.
a lot of different things. And then the Anchor Inn is that building right next to it.
That's right. The Anchor
And that's
Inn.
it's like a little restaurant bar.
Yep.
So, the
And
Whittier's...
you have rooms to stay.
Yeah. And it's one of the other, I think there's only the 2 or 3 hotels
Yep.
total in Whittier. And I think most of them are pretty seasonal. I mean, obviously they're open year round, but it's pretty much a seasonal gig. So here we are going up the road to, what was it called?
So that's the Buckner building there. And the Buckner building was, which is named after General Simon Buckner, who was the general in charge of protecting Alaska during World War II.
That's super cool.
And
So yeah, see, I was right. Creepy AF. Look at this thing.
And where we're heading to right now is the contractor's housing, which is located across from it as we're pulling up to there. But there's a lot of history in this place. They essentially walked away from it after the earthquake. They realized that it just wasn't.
But there it
working
is in
for
its
them.
prime. That's what it looked like when it was, real nice.
was
Much less creepy.
So this is the old contractor housing here. This obviously different from the Begich building. A lot of people don't know about these. These are condominiums that are being sold right now.
Yeah.
So we're getting ready to make an offer on this on behalf of our client, and we will keep you guys updated.
And we just wanted you to share the adventure of making it to Whittier and back.
All right.
That was our adventure to Whittier.
Yeah, we didn't show the inside of the place because we're under contract now.
Yeah,
so.
and that'd be kind of messed up to show the place that the dude was buying before we get permission, and it's like a done deal.
But we're trying to get
We did take
we'll get
pictures and
permission.
video of it,
Yeah,
but once the deal's done, there was an offer that was put in there, so we're just waiting on that. Once that's all done, then we can show you guys the last half of what those older complexes look like on the inside.
yeah, the new prospective owner is a personal friend that I was able to do the deal for, so he'll let
Yeah.
us show the video of the before and after type stuff. At
Yeah,
least the
because he's
before
going to do some
stuff.
cool
Yeah.
renovations too, because
But-
it's an old building.
But we can tell you some of the stuff we saw in there, they have these cabinets that stick out to me. These cabinets are the original stainless steel cabinets from 1950.
Right.
They have the stamped, so it's tack welded, the logo for the manufacturer. Like back in, the 1940s and 50s when the U.S. was proud of their products. So they actually,
When we made stuff here.
yeah, when we made stuff here, they actually tack welded this really badass logo on all of the cabinetry, and the cabinetry's still there, still in excellent condition. I was
Yeah,
actually
it ain't
blown
going.
away.
That
Yeah.
is not going anywhere.
Yeah,
I
so-
could have probably crawled into one of those cabinets, and it wouldn't have. I mean, I didn't want to test it, but I could have.
Yeah, that was insane. So,
So thanks for taking that adventure with
Yeah,
us.
thank
I
you.
know that that's definitely not, your normal stuff that we do on this channel, but we are going to start doing more adventures like that. We're going to go show you guys other places in Alaska, especially if we've got real estate stuff that we need to go do. And by we, I mean him. I'm just the roadie. I'm that supportive wife.
whew.
Right?
Well, Gianmalo, we're happier
He didn't even agree.
because you guys make it worthwhile for us. So we appreciate that, man.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. And
And I don't have random people walking into my room up on the slope like we did.
Yes.
I'm waiting for Liv to just bust in, just to make it. Oh, Dave!
What's up,
but
Dave?
Yeah, like literally, like that. Like you couldn't plan that. It just was. That's my life in Prudhoe Bay, 1,000 miles from here at the tip top of Alaska. Random people. I wish I could say that's the first time that that's happened, and it's not. Yay, fun! Yeah.
I will
You
make
sleep
sure that
fully
I have
clothed.
those trailers downloaded next time.
Yeah, we'll do
but-
that next time. Our bad. Damn bears eating the internet wires again. Son of a.
So once again, reminder, just if you from Instagram, you can just do the link there. We also recommend for those of you that have channels. Let me show you guys something here real quick because it's not.
And I don't know if you guys saw what I did yesterday. I found keys on my own, and I knew there were keys on my own. Can we just take
No.
a moment to talk about what a huge deal that is? It's a huge deal.
That was pretty good.
I walked out and I was like, "Hey, Kevin, Lou, check out these books I just found in the back." They were like, "Whoa!"
She has not let that down. Oh God,
And I'm not gonna.
no.
I'm not gonna.
Here, let me show you. Let me show you guys this MC. Hopefully, I don't cause anything embarrassing here. But yeah, I wanted to show you guys.
Don't
so
go to our OnlyFans page, honey.
no, I won't show them. That.
Okay, good.
Let me see here. Anyway, I just go by default. I always go to breakout and then I'll go to hours from here. Boom.
Aw.
Make sure you
Liv,
check
you're
him out. And then, so we have,
I don't know.
if
I don't
you
know
go
what's happening.
to our main profile, right? You'll see our link tree. For those of you that are in the Instagram game, we cannot promote this enough. We're not sponsored by them. I don't have
I wish I was.
an affiliate key from them yet. I got to hit them up, see if they'll hook me up. Popple hooked us up. I got to do a whole video on Popple, the replacement for business cards. But check this out. So you click the link tree, and right when you're there, some of you guys have this already. I've seen on some of your channels you guys have it, but you have all your links in one spot. It's essentially like a pseudo landing page. And then when you click set up pull box, it'll take you to the new releases section. And then at that point, you just click here, Comic Geeks. If you don't already have a Comic Geeks account, it'll just go into a sign-on type thing.
Yeah.
So that's that.
that's-
I think we
that's
beat
all
that.
that.
I think
Yeah.
we beat that horse.
That horse is dead.
It's dead.
It's in the ditch. Someone hit it. It was probably
And
moose.
that's our website there.
Go to it. Like all our stuff. Share our stuff. Tell people about us.
Yeah. So
I used to go to Alaska, Juneau to be exact. He would find. What is a GPA? That's a grade point average. That's all I think of is grade point average, and I know that doesn't make sense.
so
Is it a military?
I still have the tusk and
You have a werewolf or a walrus? tusk?
tusk?
That's awesome. Oh, Grandpa! See, I didn't go there. I went to grade point average. My bad. That's on me.
Got it.
I'm not up with these hip, cool sayings that you kids have for abbreviations.
So Juneau is the capital of Alaska.
Can only get there by boat or plane.
Yeah. I think the lawmakers like it that way.
Yeah, less people
We
going there
can't
to
get
argue.
to them. We can't get to them.
Yeah.
When they make crazy decisions here.
That is super
Everyone
cool, Nick.
mistakenly thinks that
Anchorage.
Anchorage is the capital. It is not. Anchorage is not the capital. It is Juneau. Juneau is in southeast, and it is absolutely beautiful country there. That's
So like this is
it's
what
a-
everyone does. This is Alaska, and Juneau's would be on my thumb.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Good point. And Juneau is is part of an actual rainforest.
It is the Tongass National
Rainforest. Yes, and that's all.
These are the random things
government-owned,
that you remember that do you no good as an adult.
Yeah. Now, if you do a cruise, you're going to go through. More than likely, you're going to do Juneau, Sitka.
Petersburg. And
St.
I have been told by
Petersburg,
people who actually live in Alaska that the cruise to Alaska is top notch.
Yeah.
And which most of us were like, yeah, we've seen glaciers. Yeah, we've seen mountains. But all of my friends that have done that have said it is fantastic. So if anyone's looking at that, maybe a good idea.
Yeah, Southeast is definitely.
Yeah.
You know, what is cool about Southeast, like when I went to the academy there in Sitka, you have the totem poles that you always see on TV, and so they have that legit totem poles
and
there.
they're beautiful.
Yeah,
like it's
like
when you
one or
see it
two
up
families
close,
that do them.
Yeah,
It's
when
not,
you see it up close, it's just beautiful.
It's not like a bunch of families that do them. It's like one or two families that do the official totem poles for Sitka anyway. And Sitka is historical because Sitka, there's an actual battleground there where the natives fought the Russians and actually defeated them a couple of times using only stick and stone
Giving
weapons.
them water instead of vodka.
Yeah. That's how they beat them.
Lon, to answer your question from Anchorage, it's about an hour and a half flight to get to Prudhoe Bay. It's roughly 1,000 miles or so. And we go in like a regular Alaska Airlines jet, so it's not like in a little plane or anything like that. So hour and a half.
There's one promo we got to do that I gave
there's
my
another
word.
promo?
No, there's a promo that I promised. I gave my word I'd do it. And let me see. Okay.
Oh, but you didn't do your kryptonite.
No, I don't have one for tonight. Yeah, sad, huh? So
And
sad.
there I was thinking I was going to have to look at people getting punched in the balls over and over again.
Yeah. So let me do screen share here. So we have a friend of the channel. It is Green Ranger 1701, and he is a cosplay connoisseur. Make sure you click that subscribe button and click that notification bell.
Boom.
So that you get notified when he drops a new video. And he reviews some badass cosplay outfits, man.
He does a great job.
So please make sure to visit him. We will have him on the channel. We're going to be doing some stuff with him. That's going to be fun.
We have another person from Instagram that we're going to try to get on the channel, you guys, and that's going to be like, we might get banned.
So Green Ranger's one spectrum.
Yeah, like the great spectrum where it'll be really appropriate and it'll totally make sense.
Kid friendly.
And it'll be so kid friendly.
Yeah.
And then there's this other idea that I had. And
so then we have another friend on
kid-friendly.
Instagram that we're going to bring on. And at that point, we'll give plenty of notice because it could possibly be our last show.
Yeah.
Because we could get banned when we bring him on.
And Nick, totally send us those pictures. What's really funny is, so with walrus, you have the tusks and everything.
God, you're going to say it.
I'm going to say it, but it's not a bad word because it's the actual word. You should look up at what a walrus usik is. And then that'll be another little fun fact that maybe if you're on Jeopardy one day, you can tell everyone what that is.
Oh, God, help us.
Don't Google it around your children.
You know what's messed up is that they make toothpicks made out of usik, and you can buy those in Anchorage.
Yeah, because they get them from different smaller animals because the walrus ones would be kind of big.
No, I think they actually...
No, the walrus ones are too big.
No, I think that they actually shave them off and part them out from the main one.
The main one?
Yeah.
Because a friend of mine's daughter got a squirrel usik as a engagement gift, which I thought was hilarious.
Oh, God, help us all.
It's OOSIC, I believe. Yeah.
Well, guys, we appreciate you. Make sure that you go to Comic Talk
Liv
Weekly.
pinned it. She pinned it to the very top, so you guys can all go to his
look
channel.
for the
and if you're
pinned
not
comment.
subscribed to Phil's channel, do that too. Because Phil's awesome, and he gives out phenomenal content, and he also has that super awesome buttery voice that just you want to listen to him forever.
And he was the stunt double for Breaking Bad.
He was totally Breaking Bad, and also Data from Star Trek. So he's got a really long list of what is that?
He totally looks like the dude from Breaking Bad.
IMDb,
He looks like
yeah.
Walter,
Like you could look
yeah.
him up on IMDb, and he's gonna be like, yeah, he was a stunt double for Data. He totally was Breaking Bad. You know, he probably
Yeah.
knows how to make that crystal glass.
Yeah,
meth.
Guys, thank you so much. We appreciate
Yes,
you.
We've got 9 minutes now. Granted, I have a feeling Phil is not going to be drinking as many beers as Sith does, but if anyone else that is enjoying your Saturday night, thank you for spending it with us. Go spend some time with Phil. Refresh your drinks. Go use the restroom. Sign up for Patreon with us if you want to, because you know we're kind of cool. We're hip. We're cool.
And we do
And
use
we
it
do
for the events
really
here.
good stuff for events and for all sorts of different stuff. So
thank you guys. We will see you
Next time.
on Comics Talks Weekly.
Yes, we will see you there, and I will see you guys in 3 weeks because I gotta go to work for 3 weeks. Boo. Love you, mean it.